G'day fellas, and welcome to a brand new series. NitroDrive and I are very excited. We've been working on things behind the scenes. Now, if you're a fan of Draft Wars, let me tell you, this is essentially Draft Wars, but NCAA 14. Amazing. NitroDrive and I are going to be randomizing our conference. Whichever the first person randomizes is basically where we're both going to end up. We're both going to randomize our teams from that point. When it comes to preseason recruiting, we're only allowed to go after players that are interested in our said school. After that, anything is fair game. Our coaches, as per usual with my rebuilds on my channel, will be level 15. This just gives us an ability to strategize and use things the way we want to do them. Our recruiting weeks will be week 1, week 3, week 7, week 11, and week 15. Nothing in between, where we simulate to the final recruiting bit, chuck in our 15K, and just pray that either one of us gets the dub. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, I finished the rules anyway, so thank you for chipping in. How are you, Nitro? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute, mate.
It's been a minute. I honestly am just so excited to begin the series and everything. This collaboration has been something that we've really been aspiring to do for ever since the recruiting guy dropped over on Crowe's channel a while back.
That's right.
And it's always kind of been a question, you know, Crowe, did it ever cross your mind, you know, what would happen if we went head to head in recruiting, toe to toe on the same big stage?
Well, I don't have to worry anymore. We are releasing the same episode initially, but you will want to see both perspectives. So as always, NitroDrive's link will be the top one in the description, right below the rules, in fact, in case you didn't hear me at the beginning. Make sure you go over to Nitro, go and say g'day, drop him a sub, and let him and I know that you want this series to stick around, because we know for a fact that this is going to be a lot of fun. Plenty of episodes to come.
I think it's time to begin. How about you randomly select the conference for us?
All right, are you ready though? This is it. Whatever happens, mate. Look, I'm randomizing the shit out of this.
I don't know if it's ready, man. My palms are sweaty, my knees are weak, my arms are heavy. Let's do this.
3, 2, 1, and... Okay, do you have any guesses?
I think I'll have to know. So, by the sound of it, we're either going to like the SEC or like the MAC or something. Because you said, woo-hoo-hoo!
We're going to the SEC, man.
Please do not land on Vanderbilt.
Oh, true. Oh, they're a 3-star. That's not fair. All right, so since I randomized the conference, you go ahead and randomize the first team.
Do you want to know?
It sounds like a Kentucky.
I don't, where do you get like, yeah, that sounded like Kentucky from?
I don't know, bro. I'm just nervous, okay? What is it?
It is the alma mater of my good friend and your good friend, Big Ol' Drewski.
Auburn.
Going with Auburn.
Bruh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Easy.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me? Did you get Alabama?
I did not get Alabama, but I got potentially the next best recruiting powerhouse.
LSU.
Correct. So now I gotta ask, because this is why we went level 15. What kind of, you know, you don't have to give away too much of your strategy, but what kind of things are you going here? What are you thinking, mate? The reason I asked though is because kitchen sink, the closer, opener, and scouting are obviously, there's 12 year 15 right there. But from there, we've got locksmith, pipeline, letter of intent, which might clutch it in the final week. Remember, letter of intent might literally be the reason you win. Royal treatment is there for those visiting recruits as well.
We have a very limited supply, so what I'm gonna do, I think it's pretty much a must to go 3 into scouting just so we can actually see what we're working with here. Aside from that, I'm probably gonna do 3 openers, 3 closers, and then I think I'm only going to do 2 royal treatments for the first part. I want to do 3 kitchen sinks.
You got it. You're trolling if you don't do 3 kitchen sinks. Literally throwing.
I would love to have 3 kitchen sinks at home.
Fact, right? How much easier would life be?
But I'm probably going to go 2 royal treatments and then 1 letter of intent just to have that extra 1,500 point cushion if I need it.
You know what? That's a very safe strategy. So just because you're doing that, I'll go the opposite and full send on royal treatment, all right? Full send. Just another thing to note as well, fellas, schedules will be completely randomized. Depth chart, I'm happy, I'm excited I'm using your team, but it's not really important for this. Red shirt, obviously everything like that does not matter. It is all about the recruiting, mate. That is literally it. TCU, UAB, Kent State, Auburn, Georgia, FCS, Bama?
You gonna play UAB?
Alrighty then, I am on all prospects. Nitro?
I am also on all prospect.
This video is brought to you by Manscaped.com. It's a new year, which means a new you. Feeling your best starts with looking your best. Why my friends over at Manscaped are hooking you up with the Performance Package 4.0 kit. The big dog of the bunch is the new and improved Lawnmower 4.0 waterproof trimmer. With its advanced skin safe tech, it reduces nicks and cuts to even the most sensitive regions. It's cordless, has a wireless charging dock giving you up to 90 minutes off of a full charge. It even has a travel lock feature. There you go. My personal favorite of the bunch is the Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner Spray. It really is a game changer and it smells amazing. It also includes a magic mat. It's disposable and has some hilarious content on it, as well as some ideas, designs, if you're feeling ballsy. And for a limited time, you'll get 2 free gifts: the Shed travel bag and the comfiest underwear, the Manscaped anti-chafing cooling boxer briefs. Start the new year off right and head to manscaped.com to get 20% off plus free international shipping, plus the 2 free gifts when you use promo code CROW at checkout. Thanks again to Manscaped for the sponsor, and now back to the video. Okay, I haven't even filtered my interest. I'm getting some pop-ups right here. Okay.
All right, so within the top 10, I see one dude who is interested. John Harris, number 8, let's go. This is making me mad nervous right now.
Look, all I'm gonna say is there potentially might be 2 prospects in the top 10 that are both 5-star caliber and first on interest. That's all I'll say.
Oh, dude.
There may potentially be 7 prospects in the top 100.
I've got 15 guys in the top 100 that are interested. I will take what I can get at this point.
Whoa, Alex Muhammad, 3rd. I mean, he's 4th interest, but I mean, I got to fight against Alabama, Notre Dame, and Georgia, but I will take the 3rd prospect if I can get him.
Little Auburn really coming through right now. 630 squats, I will take you. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no.
He's a 5 overall bust, down to a 66, bro. We got Brian Griffin.
You got Brian Griffin? No way.
The dog from South Park? Or South Park, Family Guy.
Excuse me?
The dog from Family Guy? You know, Crow, you think you're up big, but you just blink 1 second and me and this class are going to come through, because the interest, guys, that's barely the start of it. And besides, we're actually doing pretty good in that department, so
okay.
I have no worries about when low lock cheese comes around.
Another thing to note, for the recruiting weeks, we will be deafening each other, muting each other, if you will. So that way, we're able to go through our strategy, kind of, throw some jabs in between the weeks, etc.
Oh, we'll just mute each other. That'll be good.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to the war room. He's a little cheeky bastard, isn't he, mate? He thinks he's so fancy over there with his Auburn. So again, we did have to waste some valuable points there, but I think we're going to full send it. Every single 5-star prospect will be getting an immediate scholarship. Sometimes it messes with the bonus, sometimes it doesn't. So at least for now, we have our 9 5-star players. Going up to Alex Muhammad for a second. Prestige, tradition, championship contender, all amazing. A+, if not an A. It is what it is. I mean, we got a couple of B+ scattered, but we bounce back with some A+. I want to try and guarantee the best players here. So 350, that's a no-brainer. Anything over 300, we're pretty much going to full send on immediately. Like, you've got to be jocking much. This is insane. See, I already know that players like William, Robbie, Alex, all that are going to be, these guys are pretty much in the bag. The bonus plus a 700 is way too much pressure. That's also why we decided to go with Royal Treatment and not Lockout. Who's going to lock out LSU? I'd like to see you lock out LSU. I'm just basically hoping right now that we jump out to an enormous lead. Our strategy for today will be trying to bring in the prospects as early as humanly possible. Sign them, move on to the next ones. We're done. We're out of here, mate. Sorry to interrupt.
You're back already? Give me like 30 seconds.
Got you.
All right, I'm done.
Oh my, you scared the shit out of me.
Getting spooked a little bit. Hey, honestly, my board is not looking too bad so far.
I'm glad you're confident, mate. I'm very confident as well. Are you ready to go to week 3 though and see what's really up? 90-0 dub? Are you kidding me?
90? Bro. That.
No, we lost in OT. It was 14-20.
Oh.
I wish.
I was like, your pro potential's about to be through the wazoo, bro.
Right?
All right, I'm muting. I can't stand you anymore.
Yeah, fact. This is exactly what we're... Look at Jared Davis, 2300 over Bama. These are all blue chip 5-star prospects. I know 5-star doesn't guarantee the best in the world. I understand that. We got one person ready for a visit. That is Jared Davis. We could easily, and I mean very easily, commit him this week. I probably want to bring this guy in versus Kent just so we can get him out the way as soon as possible. Because we are simulating so much, if we do happen to commit him next week, The computer's just going to put that 700 on somebody else anyway. William Douglas, unfortunately, we're going to have to cut our losses. We just cannot compete with that 410 bonus, which is not a problem because now it is time. Low lock cheese. Peter Hart. This is a guy I really want to pick up. 80 overall. Are you kidding me? 380 bonus. It would be easier to just cut our losses and say whatever, but I know we're going to still go after him. Roger Summers, 50. Okay, we'll take that happily. This is good though. We're getting considerable points back right now. 1,000 lead. Mike Wright. We could probably drop you down to 300 easy here. It looks like we already got Roger Summers in the bag. Is there any players who are basically just surrendering to the lust that is the Louisiana State? Ronald Hughes is going to be that guy. Chad Payne is going to be that guy as well. Let's throw you on the board. No competition for Barry Clark or Darius Mackey. It's only a cheeky 145. So let's go ahead and throw about 400 into him, I want to say. It's a great little bolster to the O-line. Chris Jackson, I mean, teams like LSU basically rebuild themselves, you know? I feel bad for Legion because he's a great guy, but I'm going to destroy him. So I think these are the guys where we're going to cut our losses, like 1,700. We're just dropping out of the battle. Anything under 1,000 basically has to be cut immediately. Mike Williams, what's the go with you? 670, not worth the time nor the effort. We have to be smart about our points. 420 for Marquise Duckett. If it was 350 or less, I would send. But Anthony Moore, that's another 520. As for low lock cheese, what are we looking like? We got a couple, we got a lot of 4 stars actually. James Scott, he's the bust that we found. I'm not gonna pick him up just because he's a 4-star. I think that's kind of cheesy. I wouldn't want to do that to Legion because we could easily sign James Scott. It's in the bag and essentially done. It's just not how I like to play the game. I'd rather go after somebody like Nate Hayes, who's 73 overall. West Hollywood, California, Shannon Perkins. Let's go. Strong safety. We'll take that. Top 100 player right there, Jason Frederick. That's a no-brainer. Zach Walters from Beatrice. He runs a 4.34. I'll chuck him on the board. Nice little JUCO here. Now, of course, we'd rather get a 4-star than a JUCO because it just helps our class. But this guy is 77 overall. I would like to throw that in. This guy's also a JUCO. I want to throw that in. I mean, Will Hayes is 6'3" and runs a 4.34. That's a very interesting prospect. We're going to pick him up. Shannon Perkins, he's no joke. The dude out of West Hollywood is no freaking joke, mate. Justin Bryan goes up 3 overall. Holy moly, we will take that. Will Hayes going to drop down. That is fine. Anthony Harrison, you're also cut. So again, just going to full send. Everybody here is going to get a scholarship. Justin O'Brien will get 700 just because, you know. Kerry Davis will get 700. Neither Nate Hayes or Shannon Perkins have us on their board as an, you know, a potential school. So we get this little NA thing. Scholarship has been offered, that's fine. But if I were to go ahead and add 700, that's a waste of a week. If I put 700 on Shannon Perkins this week, it goes to waste. It does not increase the likelihood that he's going to come here. The only unfortunate thing is that we have to go to week 7. So by the time we hit that mark, let's just pray that he is still there. For now, I want to go over a little bit of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Minus 690. I don't think that Oklahoma is going to be able to compete. So I drop it to 350. That way we still keep the pressure on. Again, the only crappy thing is that we only got our 1 visit, which is already done. Yikes. Okay, it's a little bit of a risky spot. I might be overthinking it, but this is pretty much how I'm going to position the board for now. No recruits yet. Hopefully by week 7, we have something to report on.
I still have confidence in, you know, the state of the class or whatever, but it's going to be an uphill battle for sure. I think we can get it done. It's just not like the best generated class I've ever seen. We're doing all we can do though.
Well, if that is the case though, are you ready to go to week 7? These wins are just disgusting though. 38-35 over Kent. I expect better from Louisiana State. Boom!
Crow, so we can't beat Washington State, but we can beat LSU 28-6, and you happen to be LSU, so maybe, just maybe.
I mean, we beat you 24-10, so...
All right, I guess it evens out then. I guess it's even. It all comes down to the RNG, Crow. That's what it's going to be today.
Oh, I'm expecting some recruits. We did play it a little bit risky there. Well, we signed 2 wide receivers, both 5 stars. What are we looking like on your end?
I signed 1 wide receiver, a 4-star, so we're already behind. I'm going to mute up and talk strategy.
Gotcha. Robbie Woods, look at this lead, mate. The computer's done a great job of slapping 700 on. Even the guy with 350 on him, mate. I mean, look, they're trying their best to come back. I just don't think it's going to happen. Mike Wright is also in the bag. I don't know what's going on with Peter Hart. We're kicking Texas's butt here. Ronald Hughes, we're kicking their butt with only 50 points. Barry Clark. So everything, apart from Darius, literally worked out perfectly. We played it as best we possibly could. Would you look at that? Auburn trying to get in and get a cheeky player here. In fact, just because it is Auburn and that's the bloody team he's using, I'm going to throw it up to 700. Yes, perfect. Naturally, we roll Shannon Perkins and Nate Hayes is what I was hoping. The computer didn't put any points on because we didn't sign anybody. We signed 2 players. So I have 50 points. I'm just going to go ahead and throw 25 on one, 25 on the other. Everybody has their lead, and now it is time for visit. We're 3-3 on the season, so I think I'm just gonna play this one really safe, bring everybody in versus FCS. I mean, that game is going to be a blowout. If we don't beat them by 50, I'm gonna be upset. When we simulate to week 11, very shortly here, I am expecting an absolute floodgate to open, mate. 5 stars, 4 stars, everything joining in. We do have a little competitive visit. I don't care. It's LSU, bro. Deal with it. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and see if we can find any more low lock cheese because we are going to sign a whole bunch of players. Again, I'm not going to cheese it and go for James Scott. He's trash, okay? This guy, 5'8", 186, runs a 4.32. Say no more, top 100 player. I don't know, I missed him the first time around. Teams just stopped pursuing him, I'm not really sure. Nice little 6'10 squat here, 6'4", 290, got great size for a guard. Runs under a 5 second. Yeah, we're going to take that. Bench press could be a little bit better. I mean, this running back nearly benches as much as you and he's half your size, but, you know, we won't talk about that. A lot of receivers. Again, I don't really want to play that kind of game. We got another guard who also does 6'10". Okay, we'll throw him on. Ooh, another JUCO, Matt Blanchard, 3-star out of Valley City. Legion sweating buckets over there, mate. Just sweating profusely right now. Controller clammy as hell. We didn't check out the 20% low lock last time, did we? I don't think there's going to be anybody here. There is a 4-star receiver again. Like, how many receivers can one team have? I will take this guy, 71 overall, though. Runs a 4.84, a little bit faster than the DN prospect we found before. And this guy's already interested. I don't think we have much competition. And he's 69. So let's go ahead and pick him up before we wrap up this board. Again, we have signed Alex Muhammad, who's the #1 consensus wide receiver, and we've actually signed the #2 consensus receiver in Jared Davis. So 2 of the best receivers in the entire nation, both coming to yours truly.
With a bad class with bad RNG, it definitely takes longer to take care of.
I know, I'm just playing with you. Like, by doing this, I'm putting you under pressure. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting you to overthink.
I'm under no pressure. What if you're, like, rocking with 60 overalls right now and I just don't even know it?
I could be.
And you're just like, oh, I have such a god-tier class, mate.
With our strategies well-defined, are we ready to go to week 11?
Although, if you do cheese it with 4 stars, I just want you to know that the chat will probably call you out on the shit, you know?
Well, that's completely fine, because I'm doing the opposite of that, and that is a fact.
This class just has such bad RNG that I don't think it matters what happens for me. I'd probably just lose.
Big recruiting weeks, big visitation weeks for both of us. I'm not going to say anything. I'll just listen to your reaction, okay? Okay, not bad.
I need like 4 commitments max, man. I need like 4 commitments minimum, actually.
Mate, it looks like somebody pissed on my screen because all I'm looking at is yellow.
Holy shit, this is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
okay,
6 commitments.
Relax. I just wanted to hear a little cheeky reaction. I wanted to see if somebody pissed on your screen as well.
Let's do it.
All right, so holy moly, that was some cheese right there. We did manage to sign quite a few players. I'm really glad we took the time and got some low lock cheese as well. 14 commits as of right now. That's a lot. I didn't think we had 14. There must be cheesing out here. Shannon Perkins, Nate Hayes, both in the bag. Lawrence Summers looks to be in the bag. Chris Jackson is definitely in the bag. Peter Hart finally decided to give me a Brock. Now we just got to decide what we're going to do here, because Johnny Bryant, we could get back in, but it's like, are we really going to try and pull this off? Somebody like Gerald Mullins, though. See, we can scout, but at this point, I almost don't think there's a point. We put these players on the board initially because of how good they were, or, you know, some potential crazy stats. So I'm just going to go ahead and offer them all a scholarship, let them know LSU is definitely interested. I think it might have been Peter Thompson that I like. Let me just scout him. You know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and scout him. 74, 69. Blanchard's a 79. Wow, okay. Kind of glad that I did commit to that. Blanchard is a running back / potential cornerback, potential receiver, so he can basically do it all. Matt Blanchard will be going ahead and probably getting around 350 here. Before I do that, let me go take some of these points off. This might be one of my best classes, to be completely honest with you. Gerald is already in the bag without any points. He's already got a scholarship as well. Let's just boost that up to 350. We got the points for it, why not? Well, we already got a defensive end here, so let's go ahead and pick up the offensive lineman. It's a bit of an uphill battle, but we'll survive. I'm sure we'll do all right. We got some visits as well, just to finish out the season. Where would we potentially want to bring everybody in? We're going to week 15, so let's try Arkansas. I don't think we're going to win, but if we were to win, it would be against Arkansas. But that is our week 11 update. Right now, we have 14 commits. All of them amazing talent. Very diverse as well. It's not just like receiver, 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 receiver. I mean, it kind of is a little bit, but that was not intentional, I swear. We have a nice little mix of everything. Centers, DTs, cornerbacks, defensive ends, offensive linemen. Hopefully is what we're going to pick up next as well. Nice little tight end. The good news is we don't have a single other receiver on the board. So if we were to sign all of these players, it is going to be absolutely no receivers. Let's go annoy Nitro some more. I like annoying Nitro. It's fun. Mate, are you still recruiting? It's been like 40 minutes. All right, so are you all ready to go? I'm happy to go to week 15, kind of mosey on, see how we do. Get a little update. I just can't wait to get fired here in a moment. It's going to be awesome. I love getting fired in my dynasties.
Hey, if I get my cheeks clapped, at least I didn't get fired, right, guys?
That's true. That's true. Maybe we can give you a bonus point. Bonus recruit.
A bonus point for not getting fired. Oh, boy.
Bonus point. Maybe I get -1. Oh, my good. Bro, I'm not going to lie. LSU might be us. Like, they actually might be us. I am also level 17. Are you ready to see our last little update here?
Hey.
Not bad.
Yo, that is what we needed. Let's go. We've got a 79, a 78. Looking like someone just pissed on my screen, man. We got 8 total commits in week number 15.
So right now, we have 18 recruits. We cannot break back in on Jermaine Kinnery, unfortunately. Shannon Perkins still is not committed. The good news is now that we can basically full send on everybody since we're going to have points left over. It's pretty much done for now though. Like, I don't think low log cheese is going to help us at all. And again, I don't really want to cheese it by picking up a cheeky 3 or 4 star late in it. I'd rather just rock with what we got, especially if they're a receiver. Absolutely not interested. We could sign Zach Walters, but we are not looking to do that. Trying to keep some aspect of realism. 5 visits, I don't think we even... Oh, we do have a bye week! Oh, that's so clutch. That is actually so clutch. I was just about to, like, leave and ready up and be like, let's go, but at least we get some cheeky visits to end out. So if we were to sign these 6 prospects, we would almost have a full class. Right now, we have 18. That would take us to 24 total prospects. I don't think it's going to happen because Peter Hart, again, he's flip-flopping. He was going to come here, but he had a change of heart. Now he's going to Texas A&M. The Ops. Gerald Mullins in the bag, Blanchard in the bag, and Jamar Anderson in the bag. Let's get it. I'm a little bit worried because this could, like, I don't know. Nitro might just blow me out. He might just already have this in the bag. He's being modest or humble or who knows, mate. You never know what you're going to get with him.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've managed to turn this around for what I was given.
Yeah?
I think I got just about everybody that I was going after from the start.
Oh, no, I'm kind of worried now because I was just saying that. I was like, I think he might, like, come back here. I don't know. I just have a feeling you might come back.
I got the #1 defensive end and the #1 strong safety, #8 defensive end, #16 corner. We're turning this around, man.
You are turning it around.
I'm not gonna reveal it. I'm just saying.
Save
I'm
it.
just leaving some highlights. I'm saving it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make you shiver in your jeans a little bit there, man.
Mate, I'm about to lose my job. I'm about to be on the street. I'm not even from America. And I'm going to be on the street in Louisiana in a minute, mate. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot that you could schedule in week 15. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
I got 2 more dudes. Let's go. One is a 73 overall. Right to the end of season, right to recruiting.
So this is
You're going to have to make another coach because your ass is getting fired, but this is it, man.
No. Trust me. I'll be on the hot seat. So I know nothing really about LSU. I'm not going to lie. We got the Nagurski. That's it. We only got... I mean, to be fair, we didn't really do a whole lot, did we? We had a first-team All-American, though. Let's go. First-team All-Conference. Second-team All-Conference. And would you look at that? I'm not even on the hot seat. I am just safe, bro. I'm just safe. Let's go. Oh, man. We get to put in our last little bit of points. We didn't put anything in letter of intent. So not only is Nitro coming back in this, but he's also going to have the edge with that letter of intent. Clutch. It's super clutch. This, again, is the rank 2 outside linebacker in the nation. And we're down by a little bit more than I would like. I would be comfortable with maybe going like, not 6K, that's a little bit overboard, but 5750 will give Johnny Bryant 4250. Hopefully that is enough to secure both of them and round out our class, because it just looks so amazing right now. I cannot wait to see where we are ranked. Oh, I heard a door shut. That's a good sign.
Mr. Crowe.
Yes.
I am back.
Good.
Are you ready to go?
I am as ready as I will ever be.
Click advancing to signing day in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Oof. Crossing my fingers, man.
So, we are gonna look at the class together at the same time. We'll go into it. Okay, that is not... That's not great.
Let's go.
That's not great.
Let's go.
I was in the top 25 though, so that's good. Did you get in the top 25? Surely, right?
I got the #1 class.
Oh, really? Oh, dope, dude.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Let's do it.
All right. Bam. Not bad. Okay, let's start from 1 star. How many 1 stars did you sign?
I signed 0 1-star recruits.
Okay, same. What about 2 star?
I signed 2 2-stars, although I don't really know who they are.
Okay, well, I didn't sign any. How many 3 stars did you sign?
I signed 5 3-stars.
I signed 6 3 stars. All right, so before we get to the big, juicy, bangers and mash here, how many total prospects did you sign?
21.
I got 24.
Yo.
So, Mr. Family Nitrous, how many 4 stars did you get?
I signed 10 4-stars.
12 4 stars.
All right. Let's hear it.
And what about
5 stars? Let's hear it. Juicy 5 stars.
I got 6.
I signed 4. So honestly, not bad on both ends.
That is
pretty solid.
That is very freaking cool. Now remember, guys, and I didn't even talk to Nitro about this. I don't even think that I necessarily want, because there are like a lot of gimmicks that you can do. You can sign 4-star prospects that are just garbage, which we avoided. We did actively try and avoid that.
Oh, that class is way better than mine. So the biggest thing that I noticed in this particular generated class is a lot of the talent at the top that you usually find, like you have the wide receivers that are like, 80 overall, and the athletes that are 80 overall, 79, 79. This class didn't necessarily generate any of that. So it was kind of, I have this guy who's 6'6" at wide receiver, athlete, whatever. This guy was like a quarterback, I think. But other than that, it was pretty thin in terms of like skill positions. My defense with your offense, you have like the ultimate recruiting class, because you got even like 80 overall strong safety, 80 overall outside linebacker, all that.
Yeah. He was a late signee. We managed to just pick him up at the end there. But yes, we did get West Hollywood hard hitter Shannon Perkins. It was a battle, but we signed him eventually. But we do have some quarterbacks.
Oh, that's a JUCO though. That's a JUCO.
Well, yeah, but they're 3 stars. Like even my best player, Justin O'Brien, is a 3-star as well.
Okay, yeah.
So they didn't really add oomph to the class because they're only 3 stars. They're not, the 5 stars or whatever. But
that was the other thing. I looked for JUCOs. I was like, all right, well, if I do this, maybe I can find them. But just didn't happen.
I mean, I tried to spread it out. I really tried to not go after things in particular. I mean, they just kind of threw themselves at me though. Like it is LSU after all.
They were all busts.
Oh, really? 6 5-stars might be right up there with one of my best classes ever, especially when you consider 18 of the prospects were 4 or 5 stars, or 4 stars and above at a minimum. I just want to say thank you for Nitro to coming on. This is definitely not the last episode. I enjoyed doing that so much. It's been so long since we've done a collab on the channel. And what a better series to do than converting Draft Wars into an NCAA series. This is going to be so much fun. There's going to be so much more in the future, so many more stipulations, everything like that. The challenges that you guys do list when we eventually ask, we will do those challenges, maybe even give that person a little highlight on the screen, whatever it may be. For now, we're just going to run some simple vanilla ones, see how you guys enjoy it. But for real, let's see if we can try and crack like 1,000 likes on this video. I think that we could easily do that. If you're excited, you want to see this stick around, let us know. Again, Nitro's link is always in the description, right underneath the rules. But if you made it this far in the video, then you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Sometimes I wonder, can I breathe right underwater? Sometimes I wonder, can I speak in outer space? Sometimes I wonder, can I call upon the thunder? Sometimes I wonder,